EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
We have seen it play out all year, how important special teams has been to this group. So why stop now in the playoffs? I mean, what a return, what a start to this football game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First play of the game, first throw of the game. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go. Back to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Anchorage.
And And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a top ball game.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Okay, break. Let's go.
They'll send their tight end left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Back into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. A chance here for Murray. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Murray. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Outside, complete to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. An even 40 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Now, faking the give. He's gone and it's CeeDee Lamb. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver?
And he's in! Brian Thomas. Touchdown Acreage. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll run. It's Murray. And that one shut down pretty quickly. Still get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Treffer gets out of the pocket. He does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
Falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 9 on the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Get it. Hey!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Shooting. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70. Deputy. Viking 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This field ended about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Hold it ready. 18. Pioneer. Here we go. Here we go. 70. 19. Lions. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Ready, break! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Come on, come on! Hit! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Slot man in motion right.
Go!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready!
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a run on 1st down. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Get it!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards for the touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go. Top low 18. Stretch the Eagles.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, come on. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Ready.
Quick throw here on the RPO. Up by Thomas. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, Blue. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos, 70 Timberwolves, 65 Cats, 65 Cats.
Again, it's Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set.
Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Anchorage.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway.
On the jump.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Since they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Panthers first down.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Set up the screen here for Chutin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 3.
Let's go now.
Going to put a man in motion to the right. Run out of the gun, and it's Chutin. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. A run once more with Blue. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
70. Ready.
On the handoff, Blue. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough. for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Let's go now. Ready?
Lou's going to get it again here on first down, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On the set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hurt. Ready?
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
I'm going now. Let's go.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready? 18, 70, Timberwolf. Ready?
On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A run now on second down, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
And it's third down.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Anchorage first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Check.
You see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And how about that? The quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Blue, and he'll get about 5. From the 44 now. Here's second and 4.
Let's go.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third down, 3 to go.
Ready.
He'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. Could be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
First and 10.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
That's good for an Anchorage first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Ready.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive.
Here we go.
Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready. Warriors, 70. Let's go. 70 Lions.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 65 10. 60. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this.
Ready, go!
Blue now on the zone read. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down marker. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. That is fielded at the 20. on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. They'll drop to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Into space. He's to the 40. Still going. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires to the offense in a big way. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's over. It's